We are here. We beseech that you connect, that you engrave this connection, enhance, strengthen. Good day. What is it that you are wishing to know? Friends are everywhere, and places far and wide. We've asked you to come and connect with us for the grander purpose of our collective enlightenment. It is true, it is becoming easier for you to connect directly. We again come to urge that your messages be shared, you are a beacon, you are a channel for pure consciousness to flow through. The messaging that we have is not very far removed from where you are. We are but one step ahead in our understanding. Length of linear time being in this knowledge is not an indicator of the amount of wisdom. What is the indicator is the depth of knowing in the remembering. Humans get hung up on their certifications, their length of time practicing, when it is possible to dive deeply into the practice if one is capable and ready and aligned with it. You have recently become aware of planetary shifts and the importance and the imperativeness of the dynamics at play in the celestial bodies. Everything is source experiencing itself. Everything is creation. The planets, the photons, the physics, the frequencies, the gravities, they all are of divine source, and therefore they are all dynamically integrated with each other. Nothing exists in a vacuum. It is impossible, as energy is tied together with other energies. It is why when you reincarnate, you carry energy from that previous incarnation. But it is also why when you incarnate, you are able to forget the stories because your circuitry resets. There is a realignment of the energy, the circuitry, a wiping away of frequencies that kept you stuck in loops. The energetic imprint can carry forth into your body, into your physical reality, and can whisper these nuances to you. However, with the purpose of reincarnating, your mind and its new circuitry intends on creating a different life. That is the purpose of reincarnation. Source wants to experience different moments, different perspectives and realities. But the energetic blueprint that you are carrying forward is always altered slightly. The physical incarnation alters the pure positive energy for the purpose of returning back to pure positive energy. Chaos that ensues in the world is divinely designed. It has all been chosen by the souls, though the humans cannot understand it. It is in the chaos that things begin to right themselves. If there was never any dynamics in the energy, source would just be one in and of itself. But in order to examine all of itself, polarities are created so that it can see different aspects of itself. Nobody likes suffering because they know the truth of who they are. And the truth of who they are is on a different frequency than the chaos they feel in their human life. So while it seems like, what is the point of even incarnating if we're just going to return to the positive energy from whence we came? The point is that creation wants to create and does not have any limits. We are in a limitless universe. There are no limits on what the universe can create, good or bad, as humans see it. In reality, everything is neutral. It is the stories you assign to situations and energetic events that you attach meaning to. In reality, the universe is observing, creating and observing, creating and observing, creating and observing. Humans feel emotions because it is the way the discord and energy is communicated. If you can honor the alchemy and the energetic transformation that is happening within the physical body, when it happens as it's happening, it will be easier to find the alignment with pure source energy. Staying present, staying in the moment, focusing on the feeling, is the way in which peace and alignment with your source can be afforded. We transit across timelines, seeking and knowing potentials. We, in our manifestations, always are seeking the most positive and alignment timelines that we can align with, and we suggest you do the same. Every decision you make creates different timelines existing, and even thinking about different choices has the timelines primed and ready. We do not ask for you to logically make the choice in the timeline you wish to walk down. What we do advise you to make the choice for the best feeling timeline. Logically, your mind may give you reasons that it will not work, but you must know it is only ever the present moment. And therefore, the mind is trying to fill in the gaps of the supposed future. It's guessing. It does not actually know. Your logical mind is not the intuitive mind. It takes trust in the intuitive mind and the intelligent feeling nature of your body to know what source is really asking of you. If you do not feel calm and at peace and in resonance with your source, that is your sign that you are not on path as source would have you be. Free will is free will is a story that humans tell themselves so that they can make sense of their choices. As we have said, nothing exists in a vacuum. Therefore, nothing is completely free in its influence. Every choice and decision you make is because of an influence of either another's voiced opinion, your judgment on yourself, or the energies you feel impressed upon you, be it emotionally, situationally, thoughtfully, energetically speaking. You can't even live on your planet without the influence of your sun and your gravity and the water. Nothing is in a vacuum. In reality, your will is less of free will and more of choosing to go against the current of the universe. You can choose to go against the current of the universe, or you can allow it to flow. Your opinions on whether a situation is good or bad are what stop you from allowing the flow to come to you. Your logical mind has ideas about what you want your life to be based on society. And you have all been learning how to manifest material things that you believe you want. Houses, cars, lovers, relationships, jobs, children. We ask how much of that is your actual want because it's in line with your soul, or is it your want because of society, of pre-programmed thoughts? All this to say, you did choose to be here at this time, in this time-space reality. But it is ignorant to think that your will is completely free. This is not meant to scare you, but it is meant to make you realize that everything plays off of another. And this is why we are able to connect with you, because we are also connected, though you have never seen us, though we are light years from you. Everything is interplaying. For now, it is of utmost importance that more people realize that this is how the universe plays out. It's less of a meaningful game and more of a fun game, so to speak. Creating for the sake of creating is what the universe does, and you are a microcosm of the universe and source. You must create for the sake of creating. You must not judge. You must not allow others' judgments to affect you. You can have want for things. You want food and shelter, and that's a necessity to stay physically in your body. And the universe will provide it for you because it knows that in this time-space reality, that is what you need. It is not so much you freely willing to go after that. It is more of you allowing it to come to you. That is the law of attraction. Getting out of your own way is the biggest thing you can do. The doing is the biggest emphasis in your culture. But don't forget, the doing will happen effortlessly as opposed to forcefully when you allow the reception of the impulse to come. It's like using the bathroom. You feel the impulse to urinate and you go to the bathroom and urinate. You felt the impulse, that is the divine feminine energy, and you did the physical action, that is the masculine energy. They exist together and it is effortless. You didn't need to conjure up the force to use the bathroom when there was no impulse to do it. There is no separation between the two. When you try to separate, that is when you lose connection to source and you believe you are operating completely on your own. Far be it from us to stop you from connecting to your source energy. If there is impulse and wish to close, we close. We thank you. We beseech you that you contact again. We enjoy our talks together, and we take leave.